Do 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 do. All right. We should be live. That is hiding chat, but that's fine. Alright, people of the world, this is GTAraj, and I welcome you back to the channel once again, where tonight is a surprise Saturday stream. I didn't intend on doing this, but I'm glad I'm doing this. I might have gotten back in the mood to start modding again, or at least giving it another crack. Because tonight, we are taking a look at another mod. Not Doctor Who Dark's Invasion, that's me being testing something. So ignore the screens that you see in this. First and foremost. We will be checking out Back to the Future, the Ultimate Mega Mod by Spike Your Board. Now I've got older builds of this somewhere, but this is the most recent build, and like I said, ignore the Doctor Who stuff. That means nothing right now. That means nothing to us. We are here to check out the mod on its own. And there's a lot of things that have changed overall since I last played this. I last played the holiday version of this. Very impressed with it. Despite the shortcomings of the terrible color scheme. But no, I have the little document open that's gonna help me with this. I should state for the most part that I'm doing this with a mouse and keyboard, and apparently YouTube's not receiving enough video delay. There can't be. There has to be no way. There can't be any way I'm having a delay like this. I'm not dropping frames. Whatever. Anyway, if you can hear the audio, feel free to let me know. And I specifically mean the audio of the game. Because there's something a little bit different that you might want to listen out for. There's main menu sounds. Yes, menu sounds. And they're actually fitting for what this mod is. This mod has a lot of Back to the Future content, but, welcome Spiker, how you doing? But, it also contains things that are not quite Back to the Future. It is the Ultimate Mega Mod, and with some little handy dandy codes, I can summon things. A game crash! That might be down to me just putting that one out there. The first thing I wanted to show was Herbie, and I didn't get to do that. You know what? I'm going to add this to my, what am I adding this to? I'm just going to add this here. That way I don't have to keep opening that. Good, good. Not even 2 minutes past. Oh no, the crashes that I've had, specifically with what I've been doing to the mod in general. But I want you to know that this is, for the most part, a mostly stock mod. The only thing I've done is added these Doctor Who screens, and I've re-added back in the TARDIS because it was missing. But it's not, the TARDIS is not fully there. You can spawn it in with the vehicle spawner. There is a vehicle spawner. You can spawn in vehicles by pressing 7 on the keyboard. So by doing that and going down to Heli, I done it wrong. I do apologize. There's a lot of fun things to do in here. So I've re-added the police box back in. It is not complete. Not by a long shot. I've re-added it back in. But one thing I wanted to show off was this. We have a skateboard. We have a skateboard, and if we press tab, yeah, look at that. And if you double tap your accelerator, look at that! I really like this. And by pressing F on the keyboard to get out of a vehicle, you can get back. You can get off of the skateboard. And it's an equipable item, so you can smack people with it. Let's find someone. Let's find someone to beat up with this. Also, we are playing as Marty McFly. Yeah. That'll teach them. Now, I have a bit of a surprise. If we press down T and H on the keyboard, we will take out. Yeah. We will take this out. You can't see the radar, but there's a red marker on the radar. And then we'll get to see what happens. Look at that! We're getting picked up by Doc Brown. Now, other mods have had this in the past, and it didn't work. The one that I used in the past, a long time ago, absolutely did not work. So to see that this one works, it does the same job, but it works differently. And it's a nice thing to have. So in the past, if you pressed T and H on other mods, it would spawn in a DeLorean with Doc in it. Doc would get out, refuel the DeLorean, and then you'd get into it. Doc would input a date and time, and then you drive off into the future. So, yeah. You got an ad in the live stream? The player also has some movie costumes and other randoms. Oh, sweet, that's awesome.
Hey, switch hitter.
Yeah, I can't really control ads. I can only insert them. But because I've been playing an older game, I've not had the opportunity to insert an ad. So that's an automated one on YouTube's end. So I do apologize.
FaceTime simulation.
Now if I get it, Doc's got lines. Doc's got lines. So turn time circuits on with plus on the keyboard. Now we're gonna head right into the far future. We're going to the year 4000, and there's also what appears to be a location script. So if I put a marker down, why did Doc get out? You want to get back in there, everybody? Thank you. Travel with C, let's do it. Okay. Ooh, that may be a thing on my end. I'll have to check that. Yeah, I've definitely done something with the effects file, so that's on me. That's definitely on me. I need to become annoying because of that. Yeah, YouTube is starting to become very annoying. It's trying to follow in the wake of Twitch. Let's go fly with the mouse real quick. I was on a friend's Twitch stream yesterday, and I ended up with a large block of ads that he wasn't able to control. You know what? I'm kind of missing out on the effects, so let me go actually get that real quick. Let me X out of this, and I'll fix the effects thing. Yes, the Doctor Who effects are definitely interfering. They really shouldn't be, because the effects thing for Doctor Who is sectioned off in mod loader. So renaming to that. Okay, now we're gonna be. You know what? I'll get rid of the screens. I already have the interiors installed. It's just the other stuff. So bear with me 1 second. The effects appear to be interfering. They are. They absolutely are. Even when I did this to Miguel's Multiverse of Science, it wasn't perfect, but when it worked extremely interestingly, to put it lightly. But at least then we had a functioning interior with some effects. But YouTube, in its own right, is becoming terrible. I can pause. I just realized I can pause ads, but it doesn't. It might not last long, so I don't know about that. Okay, so we're gonna go into the far future. We're gonna summon Doc again. We don't need to worry about getting on the bike. We really don't. There he is, good old Doc. I mean, he doesn't have to get these locations first. I quite like this. I like him more than the other one. Okay, so let's do. Isn't there meant to be 2 forms of life? I've just turned the engine off by F12. Is it? I'm not really a fan of Uoka's flying. Uoka's flying is included in this. It is a classic. It is such a classic to have with any Back to the Future mod, to be honest. But no, we are going to go far into the future. We're going to use cutscene mode. There we go. Doc! Doc! What did you do? Doc is not okay. Doc is not okay. What I will do at some point is add in the Back to the Future effect of Doctor Who thing. Just so that not happy. Yeah, Doc just outright died. Okay, let's land successful. Let's have a successful land. The effect choices for this, or sound effect choices for this, actually rather nice. Okay, let's try and laugh. Oh, I do like the little beepers on it. Why am I not going down more? Oh, wait, what? Oh, that was... No, I noticed there was another, I'm just alt-tabbing out of the game real quick. I noticed there is another method of flying with the Oka. I want to switch to that and see if a particular issue has been fixed. Because it's one that I brought out to him a long time ago. Not even then. He found it himself and the community talked about it. But I genuinely don't think that version of the mod exists anymore. So let me go down this guide and we'll have a look. Na 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 na. Well, you just can't see the guide, so yeah. So, wait, what? Alt. So, Iroka's controls are control to go into it, back, forwards, shift for boost, and something else under tab. The fact of starting the sound of the DeLorean was taken from Back to the Future Expedition, where to build a new DeLorean. Oh! That's interesting. That's not something I know much about. Starting the sound of the DeLorean Expedition. Okay, how do I get into Uroka's flying? Alright, we're gonna go this way. There was a way to do it. His was pressing U on the keyboard. Okay, so I can switch to it from there. Okay, that's interesting. So we'll fly on over there. I mean, we could have time traveled over there. You know what? Just for fun. So we're not actually forced. Okay, so one thing I'm picking up on, I'm not forced to land the traditional way like you would with the old SA mini mod. So by pressing spacebar, it takes me out of that floating version of flying, and then it throws me to the ground, which is actually infinitely more helpful. This is just from using the Part 2 car. Santa Maria Beach. Yeah, I got it, I got you. But what I also wanted to comment on is the animation for opening up Mr. Fusion. I quite like that. It's always great to see an animation get used like that. So we're gonna go flying. This location flying is infinitely helpful. Okay, this is actually not that bad. Sorry about the driving! I'm driving by mouse, or at least I thought I was. Oh, looky at that! Okay. Wait, do I have to enter as the player? Or do I have to take in a stock story? That 99 Mavic is less heavy? It doesn't work, it just fixed my car. So even the T1 script doesn't work. What I'm gonna do, what is the DMC-12? Looks like I'm about to find out. I'll spawn a DMC-12 in like this. Well, we know that the Part 2 car is built. Wait, control one? I don't want a cabby. Ooh. No, don't get in the cabby. God damn it. Control one. Control one.
Damn, wait!
Yeah, control one doesn't work. DeLorean! God dang, it's too far away. Shift one. Nope, not that either.
I'm too high for this shit, Mom.
What did we make it? Not a comet.
Playing with me.
Search in the key. Wait, what? We can search? Put switch menu up or down. Start one. Tap the show main menu. God dang! I just tried to spawn the vortex by mistake. That's on me. Oh, the Primo? Okay. So we'll go to the future with the part 2 car. Then what we'll do is we'll spawn a Primo. And then we'll test out and see if the garage works. The garage might be broken because I used T and H to bring one in. To bring in the part 2 car. No, we're not loading a save. When it comes to mods, I don't trust them in the slightest with save games. That is always a no-go.
After 5 years.
The menu of the ass. Well, let's bring us in a Prime, shall we? Hey. There we go. We got ourselves a DMC-12. Now, actually, what I want to do is we'll do this. We type in turbo and we get this thing. I know what this car is. It's a concept car from the 1970s. And let me tell you, this thing was wicked. Okay, so actually, god dang it! There we go. Now, I've always loved the design of this car. I forgot who made it, but it is quite cool. Oh, god damn. I didn't realize it'd be this quick. Oh, I got lucky! Okay, is that a fly? This car cannot fly. Nope. I'm very terrible at driving right now. I'm not using the controller, I'm using mouse and keyboard. And I've never been the best. What is... Okay, we're going down here. We're gonna... Oh, he died. This is where we're going. And to make matters better for us, if I remember correctly, we should still be able to use location. Okay. Another ad. Holy crap. I do hope YouTube allows us to pick do better things with ads. we're gonna maneuver ourselves. So this DeLorean does not have location circuits, but we shall have map markers. Hey, did something break? No, it's good. Well, he died. He died. I'm actually hoping they had done that long. Oh, my tires are You know what? We're taking the time train. We're taking the time train. So to spawn that in, shift or P then shift. We're not doing anything with it. We're just flying with it, so we should be alright. But I do like the flying noise. I like the fact that the flying noise for the time train is a lot lower than what's in BTF HV. That is far too loud in that mod. Yeah, we just throw ourselves down here. Well, me doing that was definitely a choice. Fine, the train just wants its tummy rubbed a little bit. So now what we'll do, we're far into the future, so we should be able to pick any time machine we want.
You hit me, punk!
You hit me, punk! This is still a nice looking DeLorean, other than that much. So we should be able to make something. Now we can! Okay, so stock DeLorean. Okay. Hover mode, modifications, oh, what is this? Car variants. Duplicate? What is that? Oh, from the Telltale game. Okay. So I'm not able to take in. Oh. I cannot take a time machine in and have it be converted. So it has to always be the base DeLorean itself. Man, this guy's in my way! I want to see it. What is this? Oh, Uoka hover mode. Classic hover mode. Can I go back? There's no way to go back. Now here's where I get to learn how to fly with the Uokas flying again. Okay. Oh, that's neat. My thing is buggy with having several in the garage. Oh. Let's push buttons to find out. I like the trailing effect. Now the question is, what happens if I bump into something? Let's move forward. Not to go forward, to go back. Ooh. Press controls to go up. B for boost. I love the fact it's... Whoa. It is just floating away! Okay. Come here. Don't come here, you're gonna blow up on me. Are you gonna blow up on me? I guess not. Okay, that's on me. Huh? Oh, that's right, I pressed the wrong button. Oh. I keep forgetting it's space. That's the same mistake I've been making for the past decade and a half with this mod. Press tab. Oh. I'm still not used to being able to drive mouse and keyboard, so keep that. I want to see what other variants there are of other cars. Oh no, is that the thing? Oh no, that can't. Is that it? Oh hell, it is. It is. It's very much like when I was testing BTF 2G. And I put the DeLorean into the garage to get repaired to see what would happen. And it came out all Frankenstein. It came out with all the parts supplies. This is still pretty cool. Orange license plate. That is interesting. I didn't think the effects would still play when I had no fuel. Not to say my flying is terrible, but it's very terrible. Let's do this. Let's pop on out of it. I believe I can fly. Okay. I forgive myself. That was a cool jump. That was a cool last jump. Has nothing to do with next to the reactor. Does it? I'm assuming I can't put this back in there. I think that's no, we probably can't back convert. No, we can't. That one needs fixing. So back to the primal we go. I'm not mad at that. It's just there we go. Oh, there's a DeLorean right there. Nice. What is this gravity? I think we mean gravity. There's no such word as gravity. Okay, with play, with hover, with X288. Okay. Oh, it's got the Ghostbusters logo. Oh, that's nice. tap, there's this. I hate Rocket's controls. Oh hell, it's got the scanner. That seems to work better than the one I had, or still have. That's it. First. Oh, my car's back! What? What happened there? How'd that happen? I like having a 10 circles for me in the future makes gravity less heavy. That's what I have to say. Oh, check it, geez. Alright, what am I supposed to know in this? What is that? I never mind, I'll take a tour. Wait, what? CD and computer is that? Oh, this one's got working gauges. But the thing is, these are very clear. These are clear to read. But those also don't look like DeLorean gauges. Where's that from? No, they're not European. No, Lambda's there. There's DeLorean. Yeah. Okay. That is interesting. I'm gonna fuel this up. I'm gonna fill the car up. Oh, crap bastards, I need to put on you. Is there not a map marker for it? I like the way they react. It is very nice to see the way those gauges react. Because it seems to be working as intended. Like, I don't... Does this have it? Is this the only one that has it? Oh, it is the only one that has it. Okay. Well, I'll be here shooting for a little bit longer. So that Actor 88, that is the only. Oh. The Actor 88 is basically the only one currently that has working RPM needles, which I appreciate, and I do hope that gets implemented into other things in the future. Don't have working dash? Nope. Okay, let's go grab ourselves another primal. As I remember, the biggest problem also worked. I think that was in the next version. Ooh. As a standalone mod, unlike Miguel's Multiverse Designs, this one focuses on one set of DeLoreans. This one focuses on what seems to be the Crisis DeLoreans, whereas Miguel's mod has so much in it. I appreciate it, but it's also nice to be back using a mod by fans. that are not related back to Peter Hill Valley. They're using just one set of DeLoreans with a little subset after it. So in the case of this mod, it's using Crisis DeLoreans, but you can also bring in the duplicate time machine from the Telltale games. You can also bring in the Ecto 88, and there should be various other ones, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see what else we have. Modifications. Ooh, cartoon DeLorean from the animation. Is this what I think it is?
I am the night automated roving robot. All new experiment. You may call me Car.
Okay. Okay, I see what's happening here. So this is a trip down memory lane. For people that don't know, over a decade ago when I first started messing around with KR mode, I came up with Delocar. And there's been several spin-offs of it ever since. Now this one is going by the detailing on it. And I know this one has an interior, a Knight Rider themed interior to it. It is better than what I had to work with back in the day. So back in the day, I got a separate DeLorean model, and I overwrote a vehicle with it. I used a script to spawn it in, and then I told the script to give it time travel X or Y. I told it to use a time travel script on Delocar. And when Delocar was spawned, I would play a voice, I'd get equipped with time travel, and I would also get equipped with abilities. Now this is obviously different from the one I used, because I used a modified version of the 2E model. And it had a little dot on the front of it that moved back and forth to simulate the scanner bar. Aside from that, and a black paint, a two-tone black and silver paint scheme, and yellow coils, that's all I really did to it, aside from equip it. But this is taking it a step further. This is giving it the hood box, it is giving it the rims, and it's also giving it the overall the Part 3 car. It is the Part 3 car with that stance and the hood box, and just the overall way it looks. And I like that. I actually like that a lot.
I am the night automated roving robot. The first in a bold new
Yeah, look at that.
You may call me Car.
Now the question is it going to use custom voice lines like mine did? No, he's not powered on. Okay, I'm gonna look into how to use this, because I saw a mention of it in the help file. But that needs me to zoom in. I can do just that. Okay. I can lock the doors, acceleration. Sorry, chat, I'm looking at the file. So we can jump, we can turn on the scanner. Where's my power? Dashboard is up. Let's see this. Let's see this dash in action. Hey! That wouldn't be my first button press for a turbo boost, so that's neat.
My circuitry needs repair.
I'm turning off that goddamn beeper. Look at this animation. I really like it.
My circuitry needs repair.
Interestingly, what I will point out, the Delo car that's in here is based off of the Season 3 version of Car. Now, in Knight Rider, Car was voiced by two different people. Season 1 and Season 3. But yeah, let's double check all of this. So if I want turbo boost with acceleration, it's Y and shift. If I want a scanner, it's G. Lock the doors is 7. Auto cruise, normal pursuit are all on F6, F7, F8. Hydraulics, eject. Ski mode doesn't function. Interesting. Okay. There's a lot more now. Gamer will never stop to play. Welcome in. Sorry, I had to minimize the game. So, got that on. Yeah, look at that. Oh. Okay. I think what I need to do is use a green pack for this. I'm doing pretty good, thank you for asking. How are you doing? If I damage Devil Card too much, he will come after me. Oh! Just saying, my version has way on. Oh, it's using the same one. It's firing a nice thing. I remember that script. Because I turned it into a rapid fire machine gun. And it was hilarious. Oh, we have yeah, there we go. Pursuit mode where a lot of speed restrictions get lifted. Yeah! I very much like this. I'm a fan. This is taking my concept from a long time ago and actually made it good. Holy crap. Or rather, I may not have been the first person to come up with Deluca, but I may have been the first to actually implement it in a mod some way. Somehow. This was many years ago. That's actually not like back then. Mother of God! I'm gonna kill that guy. Come on, car!
I am the Knight Automated Moving Robot, the first in a long
They're going after him. There we go. Yo! That'll teach him. So now, what I want to try and do is try and get car to come after me. I wonder if that's even possible. Oh, do you not have to on this? Do we not add it?
I suggest you fasten your seatbelts.
We're in for a bumpy ride. Oh, I just ejected myself. Oh, he's coming back for me! Or he's trying to. The pathfinding's not that good. It never has been. Thank you, car. Hey, thank you.
I am the night automated roving robot. The first in a bold new experiment. You may call
Why are you on auto cruise? Get out of there. I mean, for the most part, Devil Car is quite something. When I originally made him, he was the standard DeLorean. No, there's no flying or anything with this. Ah, he'll do more than that if you damage him. Oh, let's see, can I trigger that? Ah, crap. Let me look up some cheats. Let's see. And I need weapons. Okay, professional skill. Okay, we got cheats. Alright, let's see. Let's do double barrel shotgun. There he is! He's mad at me! Oh crap. That was a real problem back in the day. But no, I know a lot of this. I used to... This is from KR mode, but at least in this version it works. In KR mode, it really didn't, and it was terrible. So let's see, what else do we what else can we do? We can use the skateboard. The skateboard is actually really fun. So if I were to use T1 and give me a DeLorean, okay, I'm gonna give you a blast from the past in a second. Okay, so like I mentioned earlier, there are certain vehicles that you can spawn in with a code in this mod. Like you saw earlier, I used one with the code Turbo, which gave me, I forgot the name of it. It's some kind of Mugen. It's from the 70s, but it's the DeLoreanified version of it. And I only know it from Gran Turismo 2002 Geneva concept. That's what I know it from. So, yeah, there's that. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to hook up, oh, do we have G input? There's G input in this install. I hope it is. Because I want to drive around. G input is not. Okay, so G input, GTS download. There we go. Let me grab this off of ModDB real quick. Download now. G input is always going to be something important for anyone trying to run controllers. I actually have several copies of it anyway. So let's grab. Where the hell did it go? I've got so many windows open. Bring this. Don't bring that. Don't need that. Oh, I opened up the file folder that was in. So let me grab this real quick. We need this. Yeah, let's just do this. GTASA. Okay. That's it installed. Now, what I want to do is I want to close Steam. And I want to use DS4 tool. That will allow me to use my PlayStation 5 controller or PlayStation 4 controller on here. So with G input, I should now be able to drive around properly without being like a plum muffin. Now we can do some real fun stuff. Oh, well, it's working nice. I will also have access to the touchpad on this. So let's keep on keeping on. Na 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 na. Yeah, let's skip all this. Skipping. Right. Okay, this is so much better. Are you kidding? Come on now. Right. So, you know what? Let's grab the skateboard. Grab the skateboard. It is also so much easier to use with a controller. That's not okay. If you're doing that on a skateboard, you have some serious issues. You cannot jump, which I've noticed. We can pick that up and then we can cycle. Right, so what we're gonna do, look at the boy! Heavy! It's the love bug! There's a DeLorean. There's a Volkswagen. Look at him go! Herbie the love bug. So typing in Herbie, 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 you will spawn Herbie the love bug. He doesn't necessarily do much aside from honking you, but he is wicked. God. What else I want to do is press the buttons for 1 and 3. Look at what we get. The DMC-13 from Back to the Future Hell Valley's older mod. Look at that thing. That was brilliant. It was never the nicest thing to look at, but it was fun for a while. But to see it here is not exactly a surprise. What I will say is I didn't expect it to have a custom overhaul. So that is appreciated. No, it's not the OG time machine on Back to the Future Hill Valley. This is one the team made up a long time. If memory serves, I will ask about. I'm gonna actually ding up Mike about that and ask about it. Yeah, let me see. Let's see. I've asked a question. It's a basic question, but it's a question nonetheless. The question is nice. How do I go to fly? Oh. That's so much nicer. Another finicky. But we can make it work. Okay, let's travel to the future. Alright, hold on to your seatbelts. Because we are going back to the future. Boom. Yeah, 2088. Apparently the gravity doesn't change up until after that day. It even ices up, which is a nice effect. I don't like the fact that the interior keeps disappearing and there's reflection problems. Or not reflection problems, transparency issues with the car. I don't like that, but the fact there's little details such as the car icing up, the fact that Mr. Fusion on it actually has animations, the fact there's even any animations on it at all. Because for context, most mods that use this outside of this one, I think Miguel's mod, and maybe, and no, the OG Hill Valley 2E, no one really cares to do anything with it. What they would just do is take the model and put it in. There's a bit more care being put towards it, despite the issues that I previously mentioned. So we're going to go here, press this. That is indeed the wrong button I just pressed. So we're taking this DeLorean, and we're going to do nothing with it. We're going to try again. Simply put. We have so many means of time travel. There's one left that I haven't shown you yet. It surprised me, and even Spikey was like, that thing's horrible. We're going to use a very different way to time travel real soon. And I'm sorry. I don't like it. I really don't like it. You're about to find out what it is.
After 5 years on the East Coast.
5 years on the East Coast.
It's time
to go home. Alright, so let's do... this monstrosity. No, it's not about time. Don't encourage this. How do you tell this? How do you tell this? Okay, I'm not gonna bother filling that. We're gonna do something. We're gonna use this. Yeah, keep in mind, this JVT doesn't have any animations to it. So what you're getting is just the train. Yeah, just the train. Okay, this is how I'm going forward then. I mean, to be fair, that's how I was doing it anyway back in the day. I'd hold my pinky down on space and then navigate with the controller. I do hope Spiky continues development on this and uses the upcoming flying system. I forgot how much I hated this. Not this mod, but the old-fashioned flying system. There we go. However, I have made a big mistake by not yeah, I know what I did. So yeah, you do have location circuits on, which I love that. And if you would use that as game mod, there's been no news whatsoever. So we have things like Miguel's multiverse design, and we have this. And I think Crafted DMC is also still working on something. It's more cutscene based. Because if I remember correctly, Crafted DMC had this mod with to recreate scenes from the movie to varying degrees. That's what I remember. I am very much stealing this DeLorean and going time traveling. You know what? At some stage, I might try and do a playthrough of San Andreas for this. But there's also a lot of potential detail in this workshop that I have liked. So let's do. So we're doing classic harbor. That's not what I meant to do, but okay. Ah. Alright, boys, we're going time traveling. So the way that it works in San Andreas, in the Hill Valley mod, it's one model and then parts are applied, and then certain variables are applied to make the car fly. Goodbye. Yeah, needless to say, this is a stark improvement over other mods, to say the least. Because for one, you're not being blown down with choice. You have what the developer wants to put in, and then you have different versions of it. So in this case, it appears to be Crisis DeLoreans that are being used. and you have versions with Opus flying, you have versions with the classic flying, you have the duplicate DeLorean, you have Del Cat, Del Car. Those are welcome. And it's not like you're saying, okay, here's DeLoreans from GTA 3, here's DeLoreans from Crisis, DeLoreans from 2E, 2F, with each of their variants. You're not being bloated down with all of that, because at the end of it, choice is very much good, but a lot of choice can lead to confusion. And the last thing you want to do is confuse the end user. Oh, what is... I didn't realize there was a GTA 3 Back to the Future mod. Yeah, there was, many, many years ago. And it was quite good. For the most part. So, car variants. Oh, we can go back by pressing triangle on the thing. Okay. Modifications. So, the Part 2 taxi, kit car. Okay, let's try this again.
Hola, soy Genesis de la máquina del tiempo de verano. Espero que te pases bien en este modo. ¿Sabías que estos diálogos son exclusivos del español? Los ingleses y otros idiomas no los hablo en este modo porque me da flojera hablarlos. Simplemente hago sonidos de la consola central y ya.
Who is yapping to you? What does it say on here? Is that just a blacked out list of views? Yeah, it is. Oh, I can't really see that. But I'm gonna fill them up anyway. This is kind of interesting. Like,
Hola, soy Genesis de Tairpe, una tarde 54 en
oh, there's a mini version of Tommy Lee's
Espero que te
TARDIS.
la pases bien en este modo.
Okay. Can I not look around for flux capacitor? Is that modified? Wait, I can get a sniper rifle and have a look. I have a knife. I have a gun. I have another gun. Yeah, I can have a look. Can I zoom in with the sniper rifle? Oh, I can. Look at it! It's so tiny! Oh! You've got an adorable little TARDIS ornament.
Hola, soy Genesis de Tairpe, una TARDIS tipo 54 en la máquina del tiempo de verano. Espero que te la pases bien en este modo.
Let's crash the game. God dang it. Okay, that should work. Okay, I never said I was good at flying. I didn't realize this existed until the stream. Wait a minute, that's kind of cool. Like how well can stream hear this? How well can stream hear the audio for the game?
El modo volador clásico es mejor que el de Mocha.
I just want the thing to crash, alright? I have to wait a goddamn minute. Oh. Also, screw that train. Just blowing it up. What? Ah, this version of the mod is stable. I'm on a 0.1.
Hola, soy Génesis de Tair P. Tengo la tipo 54. En la máquina del tiempo de Corea. Espero que te la pases bien en este momento.
Interesting. That kind of shenanigans is prevented. Look at the hub. That's okay. So what we're gonna do now? We're gonna go. I want to fiddle around with God Delicate. I'm sorry.
Espero que te la pases bien en este momento.
Who is that speaking? Spanish TARDIS. Okay, let's make Delicate. Actually, I want to check out other videos now that I can go back and I'm not forced. Oh, wait, 1, 2, 3. Interesting. Yeah, we checked that one out. Part 2, car video. No, it said modifications. Cartoon DeLorean, there's Cat, there's Car. Let's do Cat. Just for old time's sake, let's go back to this.
KITT for easy reference. A kit if you prefer.
Oh yeah.
To coin a phrase, I'm out of here.
Yeah. Freaking love it.
I am the voice of Night Industry 2000's microprocessor. KITT for easy reference. A kit if you prefer.
This is an interesting take on it.
Strategic withdrawal, Michael.
It's not something I would have done with the dash like this. It is kind of. I think fixes. Yeah, the problem is one of the only big problem that I found with this is it's not mod loader. Mod loader is installed, but there's nothing in the mod loader folder. It's all overwriting base files. Ah. A police car. Yeah. You know what? Let's go to the military base. Let's have a little bit of fun. Shall we piss off you guys at the military base? I mean, keep in mind, we cannot fly. Oh, we have a custom thing now. Let's go.
voice of Night Industry 2000's microprocessor. KITT for easy reference. The kit if you prefer.
Oh, surveillance. I want to edit the code so that's that maybe not delayed. We drift in a time machine! This is delicate done very well. Woo! Subscribing, hey, thank you for subscribing. Model is very handy, it's a shame this mod is
I am the
not
voice of
moddable.
Night Industry 2000's microprocessor. KITT for easy reference. The kit if you prefer.
Oh, it's the big bad military guy coming for me now. Sorry, I'm filling the buttons.
Is that you, Mike? You look like... So you, pal. At least I have an excuse.
Right?
You've obviously gone down the toilet since we split up, Michael. Get a life.
Oh, I forgot the button
If
for,
I may be so bold, what on earth were you doing down there?
Has to get out. Instant travel with teleportation, travel with steam. So that's that. Oh, that's cute. Think you can damage me. Oh! Oh, the police car. So we go for money. That's cool. There is one thing we're gonna learn. Actually, it is. Bye, police! Wait, how effective am I against the police? Let's find out. This is delicate versus the military. What is that thing? I know.
To coin a phrase, I'm out of here.
What?
If I may be so bold, what on earth
Hey,
were you
hey, hey, hey. Am I on fire? Hold on, not. Don't knock me when I'm in that mode. God dang. That's great. I have to stop the car.
You look like crap.
So do you, pal.
At least I
Then
have
get back in.
You've obviously gone down the toilet since we split up, Michael.
This is quite fun.
Get a
This is quite
life.
fun.
I suggest you keep your ample derriere off my hood.
I mean, for the most part, because classic GT it doesn't come with DRM, as simple as copy and pasting your old build, your
If I
clean
may
build,
be so bold, what on earth were you doing down there?
and install them that way. There is one thing I'd like to check out. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, I forgot we're aimed at the military base. Okay, we need to go back here. What we're going to do is we're going to very much We're very much gonna get stuck in the wall. Oh! I'm in a bit of a pickle now. Thankfully, I can teleport to marker because I remember passing along that script. And I hooped it into various kinds of... what? Excuse me? Let's drown ourselves real quick. I can't even drown myself! There we go. Yay! Look at that! We temporarily able to bypass being able to breathe underwater. So, let us. You know what? I wanna see. I wanna do a thing real quick. I want to see how the TARDIS handles the one that I put in. There we go, examine this line. That is the way I set her up to be. The sandbank is cursed though, I'll tell you that much. I'll get around to adding basic functions at some point. Or not adding basic functions, I'll get around to putting in the better functions. I want to treat these to something. I want to treat my eyes to something. Wait, do I have to be in a certain color? What? Wait a minute, do it. So this one I can convert. Huh? Now I'm very confused. Oh, damn. So I'm not able to convert them again, but I can convert the Part 3 car twice. We'll take the TARDIS DeLorean for a little bit.
Hola, soy Génesis de Caín de TARDIS tipo 54 en la máquina de tiempo de DeLorean. Espero
I need
que
to
la
time
pases
travel
bien
again
en
to
este
get the
modo.
other DeLorean to spawn back.
Hola, soy Génesis de Caín de una TARDIS tipo 54 en la máquina de tiempo de DeLorean. Espero que te la pases bien en este modo.
This is very interesting. actually quite cool. The overall design of the car isn't, but the fact that it's using Doctor Who TARDIS noise is pretty cool. There we go, that's what I'm after. I'm trying to get the railroad DeLorean, and it's just not happening. I think it may have to be year accurate. Actually, with hover, with plate, to hover mode. I'm gonna grab 3. But what I'm also going to do, I'm going to travel back to 1955. If memory serves, you can only really get that and then... So that is the only way for me to get those railroad wheels, and so be it.
Hola, soy Génesis de Caliente, una TARDIS tipo 54 en la máquina del tiempo de DeLorean. Espero que te la pases bien en este modo.
Oh, wood, not only is this mod an improvement over a lot that exists already, but it is nostalgia because when I frequently played Hill Valley, the San Andreas Hill Valley mini mod, years and years ago, this is how you fly it. This is how you fly the car. So for me, it is very nostalgic. The DeLorean is not decent. Is there a way to get the with horses? Oh, we're doing wheels first. Okay, so my instinct was right. My instinct was right about it. Okay. Let's fill her up. Yeah. Let's check the map for anything new. Because if memory serves, there's a... Ah, there it is. Alright, let's go. Zoom. Oh, you picked it on the wrong side. Oh, don't get that wanted level. I've done nothing wrong, officer. Okay, let's see how we do this. Na 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 na. Alright, let's see what happens here. Oh, it's in Spanish. I don't know, just like... Well, the train itself has got animation. I'm missing anything.
De acuerdo, estamos cruzando a 25 millas por hora. Voy a ponerlos prestoleños.
Oh, so there's a delay from what happened. Marty! Oh, they even brought the boiler heat back. Green, yellow, red. Why? What happens after we hit 2000? Whole fire explodes. Perfect. Yeah, they all try to do it differently. This is 35. Okay, Marty, I'm coming aboard. So the thing is, the Russian one started up at the very top of the map. Miguel's mod, Multiversal Science, changed it, which is great. This one changed it again. But the Russian one used the Russian version to flip. There's also an English version that exists, which I have somewhere. Oh! But the best version of the scene is still from Back to the Future 5, which, if you want that, you kind of have to get a Patreon build, which is older. An older build of what's currently out there. But I do appreciate the fact that, this exists. Yes. There are other versions of it. But it is interesting. It's always fun to see this game. Wait a minute. Crossing tracks at 63? You're coming up the rails here. The scene is very much memorable. The red light's about to blow! Yeah, even has a tilt. I do like the fact the train's got animation on it. The Russian one didn't. So that is honestly really nice to see, to be honest. I don't think anyone's doing that anytime soon for GTA 6. Oh! We got free money! Let me out! I want out! I can't get out the car! I've broken, something's broken. I'm not able to get out of this. Oh my damn. Well, cheats are disabled. Oh, is it part? It's part of the script. Wow. Can I bug it? Nope, I'm locked. Oh. Okay, but I still can't get out. Huh. Alright. Alright. That's all I'm going to be doing for tonight. It was just meant to be a quick and dirty stream on this, but it turned into something very much fun. I've shown off most, if not all of what this mod has to offer in terms of what it has available. Like I said, the mod itself, it is missing some things, like animations and such like that. But at the end of it, it's up to people to determine if they want this or not. From my point of view, there's one or two issues present. But I think the potential here for this mod is quite big. Like, yeah, we have Miguel's Multiverse of Science. We have the Back to the Future mini-mod. The mini-mod, whilst a leap, an absolute generational leap with what it's been doing in terms of San Andreas, is amazing. But you are missing out. You do appear to be missing out on things like the JVT, pushing the DeLorean to 88, those key things. Now, the Hill Valley mini mod for San Andreas is a work in progress. It is far from done. 2G is for Vice City is far from done. So to take this old code and make it work, but not even that, to make it work better than what it originally was, because this code was originally from the DeLorean 88 MP's mini mod. Some Russian chaps got it, made KR mode. Everyone got it and made their own thing off of it, because KR mode took DeLorean 88 MP's mod, updated features, updated effects, and stuff like that. But it also came with its own host of problems. A lot of people, including myself, couldn't get it to run. At least not right away. There was some tinkering involved. You had to get a specific version, and even then there was an extra bloat added in. One of the versions I showed off years ago, back in my heyday of content creation, came with a GTA 5 wheel. You hold down, and you can scroll around a weapon wheel from GTA 5 in San Andreas. That was a long time ago. And it had a lot of different BS on it. This one doesn't really give you any BS. You're getting the DMC-12, you're getting Part 1, Part 2, Part 3. You're getting extras, the cartoon DeLorean, the Ecto-88. With working the scanner impresses me. I don't know how they've done that, because back when I first originally made Cat and I was using the old model, essentially what it was, you had this model and it overwrote a car that had a moving piece on it. The moving piece was the engine. So the engine itself was overwritten for the scanner bar. And the scanner bar was a cylinder that moved. And it got faster and faster as you sped up. The cylinder spun faster and gave the illusion of the bar moving back and forth. And it was quite well done for its time. But now you can emulate that with V mods and stuff like that. It is very interesting because it allows you to apply that model to any model in the game and have it that way. But they've got their own. Spikier's got his own way of doing that effect now. I don't know how they've pulled it off. I really don't. But KR mode, it was dots. Dots would spawn on your kit and it moved back and forth at a set speed. That's how that was done. That was all done in code. The original one was not. This one also doesn't appear to be done in code. I don't know how it's done. I'll have to ask about that at some point. But for what you get, you're getting Del Kit, Del Car, you're getting a duplicate DeLorean, you're getting a Frankenstein. I didn't get to check out the Frankenstein one. I've run out of time that I've given myself for this. But I actively want to see more updates to this mod. I don't want it to be bloated down either. Because all it takes is one successful mod, and then you're like, I can add to this. Now, I already know the TARDIS is meant to be in here. It really isn't. This build that I was given does not have it, so I took what I had and I popped it back in with a basic rudimentary method of doing so. I have no code working for TARDIS flight. I intend to try that because I got it working with Multiverse of Science. I gave Miguel a full-ass interior. Well, I never gave him. Because the build stopped working on me and I can't use it anymore, so no more TARDIS interior for me. Well, at least in that build. I have a clean build of Dalek's Invasion. I might just resume my playthrough of San Andreas with it. It became buggy because back in the day I set myself a challenge. The TARDIS challenge. Where when I got to use my own vehicle in GTA San Andreas missions, it had to be the TARDIS, and I had to use it to go from point A to point B. And complete missions that way. But, yeah, I can't do that. Not right now, anyway. But, that's going to be it for now. I don't know when this mod is coming out. I wanted to stream it. I got updates on it, and I wanted to stream it. I'm like, can you pass me a build, please, that I can stream? And Spiker passed me a build that I could stream. Simple as. So, shout out Spiker Board for that. And with that being said, it has been a long time since I've streamed 6 days. My mates weren't streaming tonight, so I did this. Hopefully this makes up for the lack of content coming out over the course of the week. Because I am going away. I'm traveling. Starting Thursday. So 3 more live streams. Channel members will also get videos early and all that stuff. I only have 2 videos prepared. 2 for public, 2 for channel members. So 4 in total, basically. I just have to thumbnail them up. It'll be fine. But with all that being said, I want to thank everyone for watching. Shout out to everyone involved with Spiky Boar's mod. It is great. Yes, there's issues. No mod is without issues. Even the perfect Back to the Future Hill Valley for Vice City is not perfect. Not perfect anyway. It still has problems. They still haven't been able to fix the JVT issue. And I initially got the issue because I was playing through story and it was corrupting things. It got dismissed because people just weren't playing the story with the mod. And then Mike from Hill Valley he got it. And I'm like, I'm not crazy after all. The only things I need to worry about are why my cars are not despawning when they should be. So that's a problem I need to get sorted. But no, at some point in the future, I will take a look at an updated build of this. I will happily take a look at any Back to the Future mod that comes along my way, regardless of what my intentions are, or not my intentions, regardless of how crusty that mod could be. Because I've seen some stinkers. I've tried to play some stinkers, and it's... Who remembers DASA? No one? I'm not surprised. It stood for Delicate, Ages of San Andreas. Came out a very long time ago, came with an ENB. Back when ENBs didn't have a graphical interface. If you wanted to make a slight change, you had to close the game, open up a notepad file, and tinker with that. That's how old that mod is. And you can still find it. Anyway. Spike Your Boards mod, there's a lot to like. There are one or two things to dislike. And I am hoping that the mod continues to be updated. Especially when the Hell Valley mini mod comes out and then we get rid of that atrocious ancient flying system. And it's not a dig at Spike here. He doesn't have access to what I have access to currently. I'm not allowed to share that, and I don't intend on doing that. However, that being said, it is a nice trip down memory lane in that regard. Because the updated flying system is just so much nicer in general. We did get updated versions of the DMC-13 in this mod. That was a nice surprise. I didn't expect that. I didn't expect the custom time circuit display. TARDIS DeLorean, both of them. One of them is only slightly terrible. The other one just shouldn't exist. I don't know who wanted that. The fact that the Crisis DeLoreans are also still being used is interesting. The Crisis DeLoreans, they don't necessarily fit San Andreas. They don't fit the GTA games. It should have been kept in Crisis where it belongs, where you can see all that detail. And you don't have to put up with lighting systems and all that GTA has. So, you take the Crisis DeLorean, you bring it over to San Andreas, and it immediately looks worse, even when you tinker with the model itself to try and get it looking good. It just will always look bad. That is not a fault of the people behind this particular mod. Anyway, I've rambled on long enough. I'm tired. And thank you for watching. Stay safe, take care, and I'll be back on Monday. I don't know what the hell I'm doing yet. But I'm going to try and make next week one of the best weeks. Thank you for watching. Stay safe, take care, and bye.